Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. Today we have Chris Stubbs here. Chris, thank you for joining us. Let's welcome everybody in. Lance, thank you for being here. Jesse, just one more fish. Welcome in. And Don.
How you doing? I was just trying to ask.
Mel, welcome in.
I was just trying to ask Lance how my light is. The one he stole from Christine.
Still doing it. Oh gosh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Jeffro, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Jeff.
Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We're going to show you guys today. We're gonna wait just a couple of minutes, but we're gonna show you guys this amazing koi that we found on the internet. And wow, it does not disappoint. It's an Aragoki koi that's also Ginrin. And yeah, it's gorgeous. You're gonna love it. We'll wait for a few more to come in. Jan, hi, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Thanks and fish.
JJ. Hey Mel.
Oh, Shane, how you doing, Shane?
I know he was on holidays. Who told me he was on holiday?
Dean mentioned it.
That's who it was. Shane. That's why I didn't get back with you, because as soon as we found out you were on holiday, I'm like, I am not bugging that guy on holiday.
No.
Let him just have his vacation. So that's why I haven't reached out.
I have to apologize to Jeff Pelham. I missed his live.
Hi, Jeff. Welcome in.
Yeah, me too. I've gone to bed.
I have not been sleeping good at night. So some nights, if I'm tired at 8, that's it. I'm in bed.
Yep, I agree.
Honestly, you know what you need to rewatch it, because you know who he had on for the first time, and nobody's ever seen what this guy looks like, and let alone his tanks. Aloha Steve. Oh my goodness, what a tour that was. It was.
Yes, I definitely will. I definitely go back and watch it.
He walked outside and showed all of his tanks, and I mean, you got to see it. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah, I don't spoil.
I was hanging on that phone, like, I mean,
hey,
wow,
Amy.
It was great.
Welcome
Amy,
in.
welcome in. Thank you for being here. Oh, Mel, go watch that live. I mean, seriously, Aloha Steve has got.
I'll definitely have to watch it.
Really cool stuff.
Yeah,
I was so excited to watch that one. Yeah, that was definitely a tour I did not want to miss.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
But we have how many people
do with some Aloha weather right now.
Yeah, I don't think if we had outdoor tanks, they'd be doing real well.
No,
it'd be a shattered ice cube.
Yeah, I was going to say there'd be shattered glass everywhere.
I kid you not.
And a big block of ice.
I could literally watch that live over and over and over again and not get bored, because he talks about so much stuff.
Oh, I'm so bummed I miss it.
It was that was a really good tour. I was really happy with it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it up on stage and show you this fish, because y'all got to see this fish. I mean, when I saw it, my jaw dropped. I couldn't believe it. It was so gorgeous.
You were like, where can I buy one?
Oh my goodness, guys! All right, here you go. You ready?
Oh,
look at that fish!
Wow!
And we're gonna go.
Congrats to Jeff Kane too. He hit his 500 subs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Look at that.
Look at that fish. Is that not gorgeous? That is what they call a golden Aragoki Ginrin koi.
That's
is
beautiful.
That not gorgeous?
Yeah. I love that. That inky black is beautiful.
I would like to be able to call it mine and not worry about the name.
Oh, I know. That is, oh my goodness. That is such a beautiful hot.
Oh, congrats to Brandon too.
Brandon
hit 500 too.
Hey, congratulations, Brandon. That's
congratulations.
Awesome. It cool. Is a stunning fish. That fish is gorgeous.
His cousin had a Trans Am in those same colors.
What?
Dawn said his cousin had a Trans Am in those colors back in the early 80s.
Hey, that was the big color in the 80s.
Gold and black.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, that is a stunning koi.
How
And
the heck
I
did
don't
you
know
ever
how
find
much
it?
he's
How
gonna
did you
sell it.
find it? Was it just a random thing on YouTube you found?
I typed in the rarest koi in the world, and
And that's came up.
and this was among one of the videos that I found in there.
Oh, very nice.
And he literally posted that video like 5 days ago, 6 days ago.
Jeez.
So when I saw that, I mean, my mouth dropped. I was like,
it's beautiful.
okay, boy, do I wish I was married to Elon Musk, because
You'd
I
be
would
buying
love to have that fish. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. Oh my
You're
goodness.
looking at being one of the new ex-wives?
Yeah. I mean, I'd marry him for a minute just to
Yeah,
you know what? So would I.
I know, right? I mean, come on. I mean, I think morals go right out the window when you're talking about that kind of money. It's like,
right.
It's okay, dear. I'll come back to you, but I'll be really rich.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't they make a movie about that? Demi Moore was in it, wasn't she? Indecent Proposal?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was just a little bit. I mean, you'd have to really pay me. I mean, seriously, really pay me. It would have. I mean, my morals do not come cheap. So you would have to really pay me a lot of money. $1 million? No, I wouldn't do it for $1 million. But you start talking 100 million, 250 million. Yeah, okay.
Your husband would be pushing you towards them.
Probably. Yeah, he'd probably get the horse whip out going, get your ass out of here. Hurry up. Let's go. Go get that money.
Go get it.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, me too. You can keep Elon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just saying, just because he's the richest guy in the world, I only said that. We're talking money, not people.
Yeah.
Money. That's what's going to get that koi. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice koi, and I just wanted to share that with everybody.
That's nice. It's beautiful.
But what in the world have you been up to, Chris, since we talked last?
Like on the phone?
Well,
you and I talked for like an hour and a half. I think that's my new record on the phone.
Oh my God. Hi, Jody P. How you doing?
That's right. I did keep you
Jody.
on for a while. We just kept talking. Hi, Jody. Welcome in.
We just talked about anything and everything. It was just
exactly
nice.
Fish.
You know,
when you start talking about fish, you can.
That's awesome. I know you talk fish. I could talk fish all day.
Yeah, two friends catching up on everything and anything and everything. It was just nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, it was actually. I mean, we haven't got to talk in a while, so it was nice to hear your projects and what you got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Which led us to our today's discussion, as far as we wanted to know. Maureen and I are very curious to know if you could share your knowledge on how do you prepare for spring and breeding your shabunkins. What steps do you take? When do you start? What's your process?
I start now. As in trying to figure out which ones I'm going to pair off with which.
Mm-hmm.
And according to Jody, I have to marry off her Caroline P. Yeah, to my one male shabumpkin that I had a bit of a problem with. So apparently they're going to be married this year.
Jody.
It's what I look at is what I kept from the year and the year before, and what colors I have and what patterns I have. So if I have enough of those, I'll go on to something different that I want to improve on, because these guys aren't going to last forever, right?
Right.
You know, they have a life expectancy of, well, about the size of a good sized dog, right? Anywhere from 10 to 12, 15 max.
Oh, okay.
No.
I wasn't sure.
So, you know, you got to figure on that, and you know what kind of attributes you're looking for and what you want. I mean, I'm pretty well known for my long fin shabumpkins, right?
Mhm.
I predominantly keep those. I still sell off the short fin and keep the quality ones, but I sell them off for the most part. So this time of year, I try to map out, and I'll write down on a book which ones I think I'll breed with what. And you need 2 to 3 males per female if
Oh.
you're going to let them spawn themselves, just like koi.
Mhm.
Because you've seen koi breed, and
Yeah.
they're all chasing after the one and push her into the reeds or whatever.
Yeah.
They get
Release
the eggs,
the eggs.
out, release the eggs, and then they can fertilize. Well, I do the same with the shubs, except for I do them in small ponds, and then I just bought 2 100-gallon stock tanks
Mhm.
that I'm going to use for breeding as well. So that gives me a real small pond, another kind of a stock tank, those 2 stock tanks, and I'll lower the water on a IBC tank. So that should give me at least 5 to spawn with. So that means I can use at least or a minimum of 5 females. But a lot of the time I'll reuse the same males, depending on which ones, right? There's that one I showed in my last video that I really wanted to spawn him. He's probably my best looking male shabumpkin by far. So he'll be spawned. I'll have the black and white one. It's in the pond behind me. I'm going to spawn him. I think with the pure white one, I think I'll have better odds of getting black and white.
That's a question for you.
A lot of it's genetics. Sorry, I haven't been reading any of the questions. So
No, this is your first question. I wanted to make sure that you saw it. Lance is wanting to know, do you decide before the color show 100%, or do you make the decision based on what you think it's going to do?
well, the breeders are the minimum of 3 to 4 years old.
Oh, okay. So you already see the color.
So the colors are already there, and I know if they're stable or not. In the first 2 to 3 years, you don't know if they're going to be stable.
Okay.
So that's why I wait for 3 to 4 before I breed them. Especially the males. The females, not so much. If they are big, have good bone structure, and are producers, I'll spawn those regardless. Hey, how are you?
Welcome in.
Yeah, so there's a lot to be done. Then I'll start increasing their protein, probably later on this month or the beginning of next month. So a lot more brine shrimp, mealworms, bloodworms, just a lot more protein.
Okay.
Just to get them ready. Then the weather's right, I'll get them out in May. Females in one area, and I'll keep the males off to the side until they've been acclimatized and getting some more the proper amount of light. See, light plays an important role in breeding koi and shabumpkins, right? So they have to have so many hours of light. That'll help stimulate it, the feed, and then water changes, rain, especially rain. After a rain, I know the next day they're going to spawn.
Yep.
So it's a long process, and one where I'm trying to factor in all the other stuff I have to get done in May, beginning of June, right? This year we got the trailer, and I want to get up there and build a deck at the beginning of May, so that's done, and open the trailer and all that, so I don't have to worry about it while I'm trying to breed these guys. There's just a lot to be done. I mean, it's well worth it, but
yeah, it's a lot of prep, right?
Yeah, sure is.
I mean, my favorite part is when you go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, do you just let happen like naturally, or do you hand spawn or?
I'm actually contemplating this year hand spawning. I'm really kicking the idea around. There's pros to both ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fertilization rate is far higher when you hand spawn. You can control a lot of it, as in obviously when they are, so you don't have to worry about them eating the eggs because you're expelling all the eggs and adding all the milk from the males. So you just have to set up tanks, and it would be a lot easier. But you have to figure, well, am I going to knock the fish out for it?
Yeah.
Which would probably be better. But
Yeah.
then you can't tell if you're squeezing too hard.
Right.
It's a real tough thing, right? I mean, you look at all the Japanese breeders of koi. I don't think too many of them hand spawn, do they?
Mm-hmm.
There's probably a reason, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm really kicking around the idea because it would make my life a lot easier if I could do that. I mean, I've done it with trout. When
Oh my gosh.
Well, I used to have a trout farm, right? I had trout and salmon
I did
farm.
not know that. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
I did.
There's actually,
I didn't know that.
He
if
had
you
it
look
in
at my
video.
earlier videos, I put up a video of the spot where we used to have the trout farm.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
the building's gone, but
I can't even believe they drove over that and made it. That was so scary. I was waiting for
no, that's not the one I'm talking about. This one is the water is aqua blue. We were pumping 100 gallons a minute of pure well water.
Oh wow!
And not recirculating it. We were dumping it. So we were raising all the fish in that, and it was beautiful water. Wow. So we were raising all kinds of thousands upon thousands of rainbows, brooks, and then Chinook salmon. But
all right. I thought the place you guys went to was going back to it after they closed.
No, that was a different spot where I picked up the IBC tanks. Actually,
that's right. Okay, yeah. Okay, it is.
That guy produced bass. Actually, I used to produce bass. He was basically in a peat bog area. Mine was in where gravel had been, and it's 40 feet deep of water that's crystal clear and clear.
Wow.
Welcome in, Kevin. Welcome in, Eric. Welcome in, Steven. I need to say hi to you.
Hi, everyone. Sorry.
Nice.
No, you're fine.
That's I wanted to hear all this.
Yeah. There's actually a video on it. If anyone wants to, it's one of my older ones. Probably be about 3 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's well worth it if you like a natural settings, because it was a gravel pit, but now it looks like it's parkland. It's all treed. It's all grassed. You would never know a gravel pit was ever there.
Gravel pit. Jeez.
It is stunning.
I think I did see that video.
Yeah.
That okay. All right. Now it's all coming together. I think I did see that before. Because I went back and watched when I first hooked up on your channel. I went back and watched a few of your older ones. I always do that.
Yeah.
See where they came from? Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I guess. Peter, welcome in.
Welcome in.
Hi, Peter. Yeah. I do want to take this opportunity and say thanks for having me back on. Missed doing video or these lives with you.
We missed you too.
It's wonderful.
Wonderful having you. I don't know if everyone knows there was no hard problems or feelings between anyone when we were doing the show before. It just wasn't working. And then, the rotating back and forth, and I couldn't commit to being there all the time. So there was no breakup or any hard feelings. It was just something had to be changed, and I think it worked out for the best. And that way you can always have constant changeovers, and you guys are the focus point, and that's the way it should have been.
Yeah, you must be looking forward to getting to the camp, huh? Getting up to the camper.
Yeah,
you're looking forward to that season again, right?
Yeah, it's
all right. So I got to go. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I want to show Ty this fish. I'm going to add it to stage again. Ty, check this fish out. You got to see this. I was really hoping you'd show up today. Check that out, bud. Look at that fish. Is that not stunning or what?
Hey, thanks, Amy.
Hi, Cheryl. Welcome in.
Oh, thank you, Amy. Yeah. Take a look at that one.
That's very nice of you.
Yes, I will definitely take a look at that one.
Thank you, Amy. Tim Mitchell, welcome in. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that Ty got to see this. All right, we'll remove it from
Mark
stage.
that so I can look at it later.
Yeah, well, that way he could see it. I wanted him to be able to see it because I wanted to hear what he had to say about that fish.
Mm-hmm.
Or drool.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Ty's got a really good eye for fish, and yeah, I wanted to see what he was going to say about it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Welcome in, Cooking with the Munchie Mafia. Ooh. Ooh. I remember seeing that channel somewhere, and I can't remember exactly where, but I think I do know. It might be from Lance's.
Lance's, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be where I found that channel. But thank you for being here, regardless of where we met on the YouTube, in the YouTube world. All right. Nice, way closer than, what is he saying here?
I think they're talking about the swap or something that was going on, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, Sterling Heights. Oh, maybe they're talking about the Clash or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, because we have one coming up here soon, and it's right by me. It's the Michigan Fish Swap. Yeah, that's okay.
That'd be nice.
Michigan Fish Swap. Okay.
Now, how far is that for you?
From me? Way too far.
No, for Christine. I know it's a long way. It'd be closer for me than you.
I can get to the tip of Michigan probably in about 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
It's not that far. I just got to skirt around Indiana a little bit.
I mean,
that's all. It's not that
if
far.
I hit traffic just right, I could be in Michigan. Well, it's going to take me longer than that. I was going to say, I could be in Detroit, Michigan in 5 or 6 hours.
Very nice.
Wow, that's not bad.
Well, you've been to Detroit?
Yeah.
No, thanks.
We went up to Michigan. Oh gosh, what is the big, huge park that's in Michigan? It's a roller coaster. Oh gosh, anybody out in chat if they know. But we went to that. And when you go up on this one roller coaster ride, you can see Chicago. You can see, I mean, it's really cool. I can't remember the name of the park, though, but it's in Michigan. And, so, I mean, I've been up in Michigan.
That'd scare the hell out of me.
I couldn't do roller coasters. So no.
Back in the day.
But it would be awesome to see something that far away. And
oh, it was. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't called Cedar Creek. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Whatever it was. We had fun. Whatever it was. But yeah, I've been to Michigan before. I've been to Canada before. I've been to New York. Yeah.
I still want to get to that koi farm in New Jersey, Chris, that you went to. And
yeah, I was just talking to her yesterday.
Katie, right? Is it Katie?
Kate, yeah.
Kate.
Their fish should be coming in soon.
I already talked to Pat about it, saying, "Hey, Pat, you want to take a road trip with your sister? Let's go look at some koi and some gardens." And he's for it. So I'm like, great.
She's great.
Yeah, go take a road trip and
she'll have you in stitches and no time flat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I just saw the gardens; those were gorgeous. I mean, and
those gardens are amazing.
Gardens were. Oh, I'd love to walk around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
If
Yeah, I forgot that Ty is at
she's
work.
not
Just dawned
Oh,
on me.
he's at work.
Yeah, he just wanted to
swimming in the
probably
pond.
quickly say hi and then put the phone down and watch because he can't keep. Yeah, 'cause I know he's working on Mondays.
Oh, yeah,
She's-
yeah.
So
Forever.
Yeah. Is Chris chopping up to you, or is it just me?
It's chopping up on me too, and I keep thinking, going, "What the heck's going on here? It's not even windy today. Why does my computer keep flashing?" And I'm plugged in. I have a great signal.
There we go. We
Don't
got
know.
Chris.
Yeah, I don't know what happened
Chris.
there at all.
Chris, what was they're asking the koi farm in Jersey. What was the name of that? I have it written down on my notebook of
Oh man.
my bucket list notebook.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, let me try to.
It's
I might have it.
B&M. I think it's B&M.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they bought
Aquatics.
the business, and I was like, "Why do they have the initials B&M if it's Kate and?"
I think it was her dad's.
And they bought it.
from-
Yeah,
Yeah.
B&M, B&M Aquatics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I think so.
they sell a lot of good price on fish food, but for the most part you're going to be buying
Koi.
North American fish food for the most part.
Hi,
Right?
Mike. Welcome in.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely be Blue Ridge koi food. So
Hi, Scotty.
And Tim.
how you
Welcome
doing,
in.
Scott?
Yeah.
Scott, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you guys.
Yes. Appreciate you coming in every week.
Thank you,
Hey,
Amy.
thanks.
Amy, yeah.
Isn't she just the sweetest?
She
She is
is.
Thanks,
good.
Amy.
Yep. She is.
She absolutely
Yeah.
is. the sweetest. Yeah.
Thanks
So-
again.
Mm.
Yes, I can barbecue. Me too.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I like that title, huh?
Yeah. He does live too. I
Oh,
like
good
watching
name.
his channel. Good guy.
Yeah, that season's coming up soon. I'm
Barbecue
not one of
season,
the
yeah.
ones that barbecue all
As soon as
winter
we
though.
can get to it. As soon as we can get to it.
Yes. Oh gosh. Yes. Absolutely. I can't wait.
Aw, thanks, Amy.
Thank
Yeah, I
you,
don't know.
Amy.
See, mine keeps blinking. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Our weather's good here. It's just cold. So
It's cold here
And-
too. We had 2 real cold days, and it was like 12 degrees today. Tomorrow's supposed to be 44. What the heck?
I'll take the 44.
Oh my gosh! I mean, the main pond is kind of consistently staying. It's at like 37 degrees, which I got to look for your Celsius. 37.
I don't need that. I can tell you.
About 2 or 3 Celsius, but it's been consistent. The Grow-On pond, I feel bad for those poor little. One day it's 41, the next day it's 35. Then I'm like, ugh, I hope they're doing okay
Oh,
Yeah, that's the problem with having a small grow
with those
on it.
fluctuations. I hope there's no issues.
That's why I'd be tempted to keep them in your she shed, just because you can control the temperature, right?
Control the
There's no
temperature.
fluc-
Yeah, that's
There's
nice.
no
in there.
fluctuation.
I know.
Plus, you can play with it a little more.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
grow them and grow them during the winter.
yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
Mark. Welcome in.
I'll have to think about that. Oh,
Hey.
I'm glad, Amy. There's no issues at this end. Okay. So it's just something here then.
Okay. Mark, hope you're well. I haven't seen you out there doing any lives. So,
So I have to comment. Those tanks in behind you ladies are spotless and well planted. Wow.
Thank you.
plants are doing, I mean, ALA Aquatics, I'm telling you. I told him to send me plants that would work in that tank, and he did not disappoint.
That's good.
Well,
Every single one of those
You know-
plants are just thriving.
Very
you know,
nice.
it's nice when you have someone that actually knows what they're talking about, right? And can go, okay, I see what you're doing here, and whether it's dirt substrate or it's just sand substrate or gravel. Okay,
Yeah.
these are the things that do best in those, and this is your light, okay, and your temperature range. These are the ones, and just not sell you for the sake of selling you, right?
Well, I knew you can tell the guy knew what he was talking about after watching him a couple of times, on YouTube, and he gets into every little detail and analyzes that water and, like you said, the light, everything. And he asked me a ton of questions before he picked out which plants, because I left it to him. I said, you pick them out. I mean, I know what I like, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go good in this tank that I have. And I would have just rather just given him the go to do it and said, just send me whatever. Winter not again, 3 months later, just tomorrow.
I just saw he was talking to Chris, so. 75 gallon, okay.
Yeah. Hi, Lane. Welcome in.
Hi, Lane.
Hi, Lane.
Yeah. I'd have to do so. I don't know what size what I do out in there. I don't know. I mean, I have a small, like, Tractor Supply stock tank.
Yeah.
I don't know if I just use that in there.
If it was me, I'd be using a stock tank just in case I'd be using a stock tank just in case something stupid happens and you lose power or whatever for a couple of days, so your glass isn't shattering.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Yeah. So like to do that, get one of those Rubbermaid, the stock tanks. Like I have 100-gallon one.
Yeah.
In the barn. So maybe I'll think about doing that next winter if I have any little ones. If I have grow ones, of course I will.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't be building a grow-on pond this year and not have anything in it. That's one of the things we're redoing.
I just wanted to answer a question for one more fish. Yep. He was saying he used to vacation in Westport, Ontario. Westport, probably really close to where that's really close to where my sister has an island, where they have their cottage. Yeah, so I've been to Westport numerous times. They have a nice fish sanctuary there. A great spot to be. The lakes there are pretty shallow, but you get a lot of Americans coming up through Kingston area, and half of those lakes, I would think, would be with American cottagers that are there for the entire summer. You probably see just as many American flags on that lake as you do Canadian flags.
Wow.
You know what? I want to go up to Canada and see, and I've always wanted to do this throughout my whole life. I want to go check out the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. And,
oh, Jesus.
No, and the reason why is because I used to be a canine handler and I had a bloodhound, and they are the only force out there that has learned how to train a bloodhound off leash. Much respect.
Yeah.
Respect, because you're taking a dog with no brain and you're teaching them not only to do what they were bred to do, but to use their brain off leash. I'm telling you, much respect. You have no idea how hard that is, and they do it, and they are very successful at doing it. So that's why I say that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to answer
for you, Chris.
Okay.
Amy has a question for Chris.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember which one Peace Bridge is. Sorry, I'm not up on all my bridges. Give me a place, and I can answer.
Hey, June, welcome in.
Jesse's comment on they're on Bob's Lake. So there's your answer, and they're close to Mud Bay, if that helps you. That's about 3.5 hours from me. Is where my sister's cottage is.
Oh, it's near Niagara Falls. Okay.
No, the other way. Oh, as in Okay,
Rainbow.
I was answering on Bob's Lake where that is.
Right.
Now, Niagara Falls, depending on traffic, I could probably be in Niagara Falls if I took the toll highways to bypass all the busy ones. I could probably be there in about 3.5 hours.
That's not long.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. And if I took the main highway, it'd probably take me about 4.5, 5, just because of traffic.
Yeah.
But with the Canadian dollar right now, there's no way I'll be heading towards the States anytime soon.
Oh,
Well, not when it's just shy of 70 cents. So,
No.
everything's going to be a 30% increase.
mm-hmm.
So there's no longer a deal.
Heck, I'm thinking about going and
That's how it was. That's how it was when I went to the UK.
ordering
Yeah.
some
It was
chickens.
like about, I think the exchange rate was like 7.70.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
like, whoa. I gave
yeah,
$500 US and I got like 300 and something back. I was like, what?
yeah, but you're not talking dollar for dollar. This is dollar to pound. So
Yeah, right. We're dollar to dollar.
yeah, and
Crazy.
for the most part, if I went to your restaurants, I'm looking at the same food price in the States as I am in Canada. Like if you went out for dinner,
Yeah.
food prices are the same, except for they're in American dollars, which is 30% more for me. I'm going,
Oh.
It used to be real. I don't know if it's me or because I'm getting older, or if you've noticed, like going out to dinner, like food prices have gone way up.
They have here too.
No, like I'm at where you are. I'm like, holy.
Wow.
I mean, not that ours aren't expensive too, but
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're starting to come down. We have a steak restaurant here. You can go get prime rib with onion rings with a side and all that, and walk out of there spending $30. That's not bad.
Wow.
And
okay,
it's
maybe
really
maybe I'll come and visit you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, come here. I'll take you over to Trios by me. An awesome steak shop. Our steakhouse restaurant. It's good food, and it's a big, huge prime rib. I mean,
Wow.
ginormous.
Wow. With two barbecue channels,
Oh,
I'm thinking,
Christine, you know
we
what
should
I
just go over to their place and they could chef us up something.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, I just saw Christine go, great big thing. And I said, you know what I'm thinking of, right? I'm taking the leftovers on the plane. I'm not leaving this here. Christine takes the rest of her rib home with her and she's on the plane. No.
Hey, I paid for that.
When we went to Las Vegas, we had a dinner that night. Oh, we treated ourselves to a nice dinner.
Oh, God.
It was like, I'm not leaving this. It was huge.
And I ate it cold on the plane. The guy sitting next to me on the airplane was just like,
look at it.
and I'm like, I'm pulling at it like, you remember the way in Splash, what's her name? The girl that played remember how she was ripping at that lobster? That was me ripping at that prime rib.
Hi, Tony. That was hysterical.
It was funny, but hey, I paid for that. I'm eating
like you said, you paid for it. I'm taking it.
I'm like, you sit over there and eat your peanuts and be quiet. I'm eating my
I could see
prime rib.
it going through the chicken bag. I could see the TSAs going, what the heck is this wrapped in tin foil?
But remember, they never even caught that. They were
Oh,
told
I know they didn't.
Fish.
They didn't. Oh,
Okay.
they didn't.
Now I got a question for you on that. So you guys brought fish back from?
I didn't. She did. She actually brought fish back. I bought them and they sent them to me.
Okay, so I'll gear my question to Christine. How did you contact the airline first? Say, hey, I want to bring fish back, or how's that work with you?
Yeah, I got a hold of Southwest, said, hey, I'm going to go to a koi show,
Yeah,
and I'm going to buy fish. So is it okay if I carry them on, or do I have to check them in? She said, no, you can carry them on. She's like, unless they're like a whale or something, you know,
So-
she said it's something you can put in a bag, and it's in a clear bag, and we can clearly see their fish. She said, yeah, just bring it carry on.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
With
the
liquid.
people that were doing at the checkout, because Maureen and I stayed together when we were getting on,
Yes.
you know, when we were going through, what do you call that? Where the
The
TSA is checking all your bags.
security
and
check
everything.
there, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
We were
security.
together through that.
And they
And they made
looked
her
at the
just
fish
take it
like,
out of the
"What is
bag."
this?"
Remember the woman? You
Yeah.
said, "Oh, it's fish in there," and she goes, "Oh my God, they're live fish." She's like,
Exactly.
I said they were koi in there.
Yeah. No, I'm going to buy dead koi and bring them home.
Must have been the first time.
You-
There was a
we
deal
were
on
like,
that.
Yeah. What the
Listening.
heck? Then they had to get the supervisor over to
Well-
confirm they're actually just fish.
Fish.
I'm
Well,
like,
what the hell else would they be?
I know. We're like, there's not drugs in their stomach.
no, it's like, are you kidding me? These
This
are
fish is not swimming in nitroglycerin.
No, it's like,
It's crazy.
please, come on. Yeah, well, we have to get our supervisor. Okay, if you can't look at a bag of fish and see their fish, you need a supervisor to tell you that's what they are. Yeah, I'm
Holy spoon fed.
yeah.
Like, you know, like I, you know, if I ever get to go on a dream vacation and go to a spot and want to bring fish back, because I know you can, there's a process,
Mhm.
and but you know, whether you can check them through ahead of time,
You
because
can just call the airline, and
then-
when you get to check, when you're going through
Well-
security, ask for the supervisor, because you know
No.
what, he made her look really stupid because he walked up and he goes,
He
"Yeah,
goes, "There's
they're
fish."
fish," and he turned around and walked away.
So then Christine had to put them back. She had to put it all back in together again.
Exactly,
Oh my God.
exactly. So
they made
yeah,
it.
I mean,
They
they
made
make
it.
it seem like a big scary deal, but when you deal with the actual people, the supervisors who are intelligent, and you know, the airlines, when you call in, they tell you don't worry about it. So
Yeah.
you know,
That was
because
crazy.
like I thought about getting some fish shipped in, but then I'd have to drive, you know, 2.5 hours through traffic to get to the Toronto International Airport. Then I'd have to go through all the snags, pay a gazillion dollars for parking,
oh,
and
yeah.
then, you know, wait 3 hours later and then try to come back. I'm going, this would be a nightmare. You know, if I was at a great spot, I would just love to say, okay, these are stamped, they're approved. You know, there's water in it, yes, but yeah, there's live fish. I mean, people can take their goddamn, pardon my language, people can bring their dogs, no problem.
Hmm.
Why can't you get a stamp, hey, these are fish and they're not going to blow up the plane? And
Stupid. I know.
Yeah.
It just, it's
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tony was at. This was Tony.
Hi,
This was
Tony.
us
Welcome
in the
in.
States between Nevada and her living in Illinois. So it was here, but I don't know what I'd have to check with the airline what the protocol is. I mean, what if I got, you know, small fish from New Forest Koi Farm, and I don't know if it would be the same. Just as long as they're in a clear plastic bag, can I take it on my carry-on? I don't know. I doubt it. I don't know.
it'd be really interesting to know, because, you know, my wife and I had been talking about, you know, some dream vacations, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, I made a couple of mistakes of saying what mine would be. You know, and one, I said I wanted to go to the UK, right, and go visit some people there, and just, you know, like basically like you did, Maureen. But
Yeah.
you know, I would want to bring fish home.
I
But-
know. I mean, that's going to probably be my chance to get my key in Surrey.
Well, it sounds stupid, but I'd want to get Bristol Shabumpkins because, well,
Oh,
we can't get them here.
really?
Yeah. I don't know. I will probably check it out. You know, I don't know.
Like-
I'm still trying to work out my itinerary where, you know, what days I'll be there, what days I will go, and going to visit
Oh,
Twisted Towers. I got to go visit him.
Yeah, you know, so that you know, my wife is, you know, yeah, we could take a train here, take a train there, yeah. So she's all excited.
Really?
Well, where else would you want to go? And I happened to mention the Azores, and then she didn't know what the Azores were, and I showed her, and she's all about, can we go there now?
I'll bet you $100 that if we were to fly out to the UK, we would have no problem putting fish on that plane and getting there. Because Tony's saying he doubt it would be allowed on the international flights. If anything, it would be on his end letting him leave.
Yeah,
Really?
I really don't think that in the US they give two flying F's about what you take on overhead as long as it fits. I really just don't. I don't think they care.
In Canada, they charge you for bringing up, anything about beyond this as a carry-on, and they charge you $100.
Yeah, they don't do that here. They
everything is a money grab.
No, Southwest never charged me extra to bring them home. Never. Nope, they didn't
Really?
care. Yeah, they didn't care.
I would just like only Oscar say I would just call. I'd call the airline.
Yeah, Jim. I think I'd want it in writing first.
Yeah,
well,
I think I'm not going to bother with. I'm not going to bother with that though, because I think that's going to be kind of in the middle of my trip, and then I want to go down to the coast. I want to, I want to go see the last thing in the Isle of Wight.
Why don't you go to Nova Scotia for that? That's big there.
Sea glass. I don't know the beaches though. Jill already told me there's sea glass there, so I know I can go and get sea glass.
There's
there you go, Maureen.
There's a ton of beaches in Nova Scotia.
Oh yeah,
and they're really windswept, so the tide's coming in hard, and there's lots of nice glass in there.
Yeah,
and it's very close by to you.
Yeah, true.
What else was I going to say? So I think I mentioned to you, or I may have in my last video, that I was going to go on a bit of a goldfish and fish hunt. I went Saturday with my wife, the city, and we took in 6 shops, and they were all in, how do I put this, in Chinatown, basically. So everything's written in Chinese. You get a little bit of English. We went to 2 or 3 malls, and everyone, again, and all the stores were all Chinese, but it was great. You'll have to see what I got.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, really interesting.
Tony, I'm going to have to buy a koi and have you raise it for me. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't try bringing anything back, but I definitely want to see New Forest Koi Farm, though. I just want to see it.
I would want to bring something back.
I'll bring something back. I'll bring back a statue.
No, I meant fish.
Hey, Scott, welcome in.
Yeah, that would be it's going to be fun. It'll be fun. I'm going to need it. I need the vacation.
Yeah.
That
would be a question too. What if you were on, I know we're all talking about flights and everything. What if you took a cruise over to the UK? You bought some fish and you jumped back on the boat and you brought them back.
I don't think there are cruises anymore, is there? From the UK to the US?
I don't know. Something to
I don't
look
think
into.
so. Because if there was,
I'm definitely
that'd be about the only way I'd ever get to Australia is like fly over to the West Coast. And if there was a cruise ship that went from, California to.
He said there is, but there are very few. There you go. See, you're talking about the guy who knows everything about cruises right here. So there is cruises. I bet you'd be able to bring a fish onto that and hide it and bring it in. And I bet you could get one.
You can't even sneak a bottle on a cruise ship.
What do they do? Scott, do they frisk you when you get on and off port? Come on. Seriously. Are they feeling you up and down? You can't sneak a fish in there?
You can't sneak a fish.
Come on. You got to
be walking in with a little goldfish bowl and goldfish.
Aw. Come on, Scott.
Throw the fish behind the ship.
Throw the fish behind the ship. I love that idea. I love that idea. Oh my gosh.
It's a little early in the day to be drinking, isn't it?
But I mean, still. You mean women have big bags, big totes. You didn't tell me
get away with
that
it. We have
you
big
can't
purses.
sneak a fish in that tote and get it on a ship. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
Chris is right.
What?
You can't even sneak a bottle on.
What? Are they frisk you? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? What the heck?
Everything will be okay. Just take a deep breath.
Bursted my
Everything will
bubble.
be
I'm trying to
okay.
think of a way to get a UK fish here.
Do I have my sign here?
I mean, they can smuggle drugs in this country, and I can't smuggle a fish in. Are you kidding me?
Everything's gonna be all right.
No, it ain't. Oh my gosh. Oh, X-ray machine. Oh yeah, they'd see that little booger wiggling.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Who's this happy little puppy right here? Yeah.
Well, just can't you say it's like your companion fish or whatever, support fish?
Yeah, there was somebody. I think it was Jody said it's just like a support fish.
This is my support fish.
No, Jan, I think. Jan's, it's
Oh,
it's
it's
support
Jan?
fish.
Okay.
it's my support fish.
Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking Love Boat rolls. I didn't see nobody getting frisked in the Love Boat. Everybody got.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what Gopher was doing all the time.
Oh, true. He was kind of shady, wasn't he?
He was pretty happy all that time. Though.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Shady.
ESF, emotional support fish.
Yeah.
I need my fish.
I think that could work.
It could.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
There's got to be a way to sneak around that.
Nah, I'm just
I know it worked with bylaw for one of my neighbors.
I'll buy him here in the States.
Ducks in town, and they were making a mess of everything. And someone had called bylaw about them, and she was able to tell bylaw they were her support ducks.
Support ducks.
And they bought into it. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, then I'll try pulling the support fish.
Send somebody else first. Get Vince to do it first.
Yeah. Can you imagine him arguing with TSA? Oh my gosh. They would just.
It would make a great video.
They would be like, dude.
It'd go viral.
Because he would have so many
what's Dawn
arguments.
saying?
Huh?
I was just seeing what Dawn was saying. The minute I see something about a koi store, I'm like, what? Where? There's a koi shop just a mile down the road. Let's see if they'll let me take some footage to send. Oh, that would be awesome.
Awesome.
Yes.
And what is this? Man, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. That just sounds so evasive.
Yeah, I know, Jody. It's just that's part stupid.
Yeah, I learned the hard way. Don't wear a wire bra when you go through. Step aside, lady. What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
You know,
beep, 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 beep. Excuse me.
What was it that I forgot that I had in my suitcase and they called me on it?
Tonic or you had soda pop or soda or something.
Oh, the tea.
Tea. Yes, it was a little bit of tea left in your.
There was a little bit of tea left in there, and she like, you have tea, and you're. I was like, geez, sorry.
You have liquid. Meanwhile, she has a whole carry-on
that's
bag
why.
full of liquid.
That's why I was surprised that you could take a bag of fish on there because here, you know, they're calling in the military because you have a half a bottle of water.
I know.
Freaking, the whole thing is stupid.
I've never laughed so much in today.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but you look good, Tony. You look good, Tony.
Oh, Tony, that's too funny.
Too funny.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just think the silliness needs to stop. And I think, well, you know what we could do? I mean, his biggest thing is that he doesn't want to pay for an international license to ship. What if we all just like, somebody in the UK should start a fundraiser for
a GoFundMe page?
Yeah, for an international license. I would donate to it if he'd be shipping me fish.
I know, if he could ship here, oh my God, that would be awesome.
He could ship to you, he could ship to us.
I don't understand their whole licensing BS. Like, someone wants to open up a fish shop, they got to get a specialized license for it.
Yeah,
what the hell is that?
With the rules and stuff were.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you have to know how to import, but why do you need a specialized license? It just sounds like a money grab.
Oh yeah,
So I'm sure it'll happen here next.
I'm sure it'll happen here next too.
If someone can figure out another way to grab money from you, they will.
Amen. Amen to that.
I'll just have to take some more trips around the United States, find some other koi farms. Hopefully, hopefully it'll get more and more popular.
Yes.
Well, like I said, go see my friend Kate.
I will. I'm definitely going this year.
They've got some really nice koi from different spots that they bring in. You won't be disappointed. And you'll laugh a lot.
Yes. Okay.
A lot. And she'll let you film as much as you want. And if you want,
nice. Yeah.
If you wanted to interview her, she'll take part in that. So it's well worth it.
Yeah, it will be fun. I definitely will go there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I saw that Tony was saying they all have to have pet shop licenses, all the dealers.
Yep, absolutely.
No.
Well,
Chris, Maureen, and I appreciate you being here.
Yes, very much so.
I would have liked to have been here earlier, but life gets in the way, and life gets in the way, and
certainly does.
So,
but sometimes
I want to congratulate both of you on how well that your show is doing.
Thank you.
It's doing great. It's really evolved, and you're getting quite a big, faithful audience, and they're fun. I mean,
it's fun. I have a lot of fun. Yeah.
No one's chirping anyone. There's no one here to be jerks. I mean, they're just here to be, have fun, ask some questions, share some information, and, nice, like-minded people. And you've really got a great group of people here. So something you both should be very proud of and very happy about.
We're very, very grateful for each and every one of our followers. I mean, Amy, fantastic job.
Amy's a rock star.
She is a rock star. Thank you so much, Amy. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, John.
Thanks for smashing that thumb on your way in. You guys, we got to
Mitzi. Hi, Mitzi.
Yeah, we got to call it. We got to, I mean, we're on our hour, and we have other people that are starting at 1 o'clock. Latoya is not one of them. We checked her channel. Yeah, we did not see a live scheduled after our live. So we'll leave you guys to go find.
Monday's a busy day.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird not being able to promote her after our live. But
thank you, Mitzi.
With that being said, thank you guys so much for all being here.
Thanks,
Thank you again, Chris, for joining.
Well, my pleasure, and thanks again, ladies.
Yes.
And hope
enjoy
to see
the rest of your day.
Yeah, I got to do my hair and a few other things. So.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys all for being here. Chris, thank you. And for Maureen and I, everybody have a great rest of your Monday.
Have a great rest of your day and good week. Bye.
Bye now.
Stay sweet.